Hello, my dear friends. This is Lety, and you're listening to Lety's English Podcast. No matter where you are today, walking in a busy city, curled up in your room with tea on a noisy bus, or just enjoying a quiet sunset, I'm so grateful to have you here with me. Our little corner is all about gentle growth, soft motivation, and learning English in a way that feels like home. Let's take a deep breath together. I want you to imagine your life is a journey made up of 1,000 little yesterdays, the heartbeat of right now, and a sky full of tomorrows. We all have memories, some sweet, some silly, some we wish we could erase. And yet, every single one has shaped the person you are today. You know, when I look back, I remember the first time I tried to speak English in public, and trust me, it wasn't pretty. My heart was racing. My hands were shaking. I mixed up kitchen and chicken, and everyone burst out, laughing. But you know what? That mistake is still one of my favorite stories. I learned to laugh at myself, and every time I look back, I feel a little braver. That's the magic of learning from yesterday. It turns every tiny oops into a little spark of courage for today. Sometimes we look at the past and wish we could change it. Maybe you're thinking of an exam you failed, a conversation where you felt lost, or a chance you missed because you were scared. But the truth is, yesterday is the best teacher we'll ever have. Each mistake, each surprise, each tear, each laugh, they become the soft stepping stones for the person we're becoming. But don't get stuck there, my friend. We can't walk forward if our eyes are always behind us. Imagine trying to ride a bike by only looking over your shoulder. You never see the flowers blooming ahead or the new roads waiting for you. So what about today? Right now, this little slice of life we call the present. I want you to really feel it for a second. The weight of your phone in your hand, the sound of my voice, maybe the gentle breeze by your window, or the smell of coffee in your kitchen. This is your today, your one and only now. It's so easy to let it slip away while we worry about yesterday or chase after tomorrow. Let me tell you about Lynn, a listener from Hanoi. She once told me, Lety, every night I plan to study English for hours, but when the day comes, I feel tired or distracted. Then I feel guilty and put it off until tomorrow. Sound familiar? But one day, Lynn changed her rule. Instead of aiming for hours, she promised herself just 5 minutes of English today, no matter what. Sometimes 5 minutes became 10, sometimes only 3. But suddenly, today was no longer about waiting. It was about living, about gently showing up for herself. Little by little, those tiny todays grew into real confidence. So I want to ask you, what is one small thing you can do right now for your today? Maybe it's reading this podcast transcript out loud, sending a voice message to a friend, or just letting yourself rest without feeling guilty. Remember, you don't have to be perfect to be present. Your today is precious. Even when it's a little messy, now let's wander together into the soft light of tomorrow. Does the future ever scare you? It does for me. Sometimes there are days I worry I'm not moving fast enough, or I'll never reach my dreams, or the world is changing too quickly. But then I remember tomorrow is a story I get to help write, and hope is the ink in my pen. You see, every tomorrow is a gentle invitation, not a threat, but a possibility. Like a sunrise you haven't seen yet, or a letter you haven't opened. If yesterday teaches us, and today grounds us, then hope for tomorrow is what pulls us forward, even when the path is foggy. Let me tell you about my friend Marco. He failed the same English test, not once, but twice. He was so close to giving up, but instead he let hope stay with him a little longer, and the third time, With a shaky voice and sweaty palms, he passed. Now, he sends me postcards from a new country where he lives and works in English every single day. Hope made him persistent. His questions made him grow. His todays, even the messy ones, led him to a brand new tomorrow. That brings us to something so important. Don't stop asking questions. Have you ever noticed that children ask, why? About everything. Why is the sky blue? Why do cats purr? Why do we say pair of pants when it's only one? Every question is a door opening to a bigger world. But as we grow older, sometimes we get scared of not knowing. We pretend. We hide our questions. We worry what others will think. But you, my friend, you are allowed to ask anything. Every time you wonder, every time you ask why or how, you are choosing growth over comfort. I remember being in a new city, totally lost, but too shy to ask anyone for help. I walked in circles for an hour until I finally stopped and asked a stranger. That small question turned a lost hour into a new friendship. Never be ashamed of not knowing. Be proud of wanting to know more. Let's smile for a moment. What's the silliest question you've ever asked in English? Maybe you mixed up dessert and desert, or asked why night is spelled with a K that nobody says. It's these questions that make English learning fun and make you unforgettable. Now close your eyes for just a second. Imagine your life as a soft, open book. Each page is a day, some covered in coffee stains, some with notes in the margins, some blank, some full of color. Your yesterdays are there, giving you wisdom. Your todays right under your pen, fresh and waiting, and your tomorrows are blank pages, ready for hope and curiosity. If today you're carrying a heavy yesterday, can you put it down for a little while? If you're rushing into tomorrow, can you let yourself breathe in this moment? And if you've got a question, big or small, can you ask it bravely, knowing you're not alone? Learning English or living life isn't about having all the answers. It's about learning from each step, living this moment, and hoping for what's next. With a heart full of questions, you don't need to be perfect to move forward. You don't need to have a plan for every tomorrow. You just need to be kind to your past, gentle with your present, and curious about your future. So let's laugh at our old mistakes. Let's cherish today's small joys. Let's hold on to hope. And most importantly, let's never stop questioning, because questions make the world bigger, our hearts softer, and our journey more alive. Thank you for spending this gentle moment with me. If you have a memory, a hope, or a question to share, leave a comment below or send me a message. This is Lety, reminding you, learn from yesterday live. For today, hope for tomorrow. And always, always keep asking your beautiful questions. I'm right here, cheering you on, word one day, one dream at a time. See you in the next episode, my friend.